Great crowd today, 35,000 last night, 36 plus today. Well, let's go down and listen to Jim Riggleman's comments to the media about this win over the Orioles.
Today, a home run.
Yeah, he's playing good baseball. You know, he's just really settling in and kind of getting into his routine and, you know, making plays. That last ground ball that he got to his left, that's not an easy play. He went a long way to get that ball, and, you know, not a lot of third basemen do get it, and now your shortstop's having to try to throw the guy out from the hole. But his at-bats were very good, of course. You know, he's just kind of getting right back into his routine.
Jim, he was hitting the ball hard for a while. I mean, for a couple of days there, even though he was, I think, 3 for maybe 17 at one point.
Who's that?
Zim, sorry.
Yeah.
He was hitting the ball. Did you get a sense that he was, you know, a game or two away from having one of these nights where, you know, multiple hits?
You know, I thought as soon as he got back, I thought he was having good at bats. You know, he got pitched tough, and had some good. You know, Jaime Garcia pitched against him, and I thought he had some good takes, and that, you know, got some good looks at some pitches, and had good at bats. But you know, as that St. Louis series went on, and as this series going on, he's just looking more and more comfortable.
How much do you notice the difference now having back-to-back guys in the lineup who are really producing, with Zimmerman and Morse, where maybe a lot of this year you maybe had one hot guy at a time, but not going to.
Well, you know, it's all been different. I mean, Nick's was producing. You know, Mike. You know, Worth's numbers, you don't really light you up, but he's playing good baseball. He's getting on base, setting the table, running the bases, doing all the things he does. But you know, really, nobody was really hitting their stride, you know, early on. You know, like you said, we might have had Nick's going, or we might have had Morse going or something, but you know, there's too many good players there, too many good hitters for that to have lasted on, and they've put the work in, and it's showing.
How big was it for Rodriguez to come in and give you an inning and 2/3 to be that bridge to Storen there?
Well, that was real big. You know, can't always be clipped to do it, you know, and we're looking for people to do that. And we know Henry's got more than enough stuff to do it with. It's just a matter of staying composed and throwing strikes and, you know, just making the necessary pitches, which he did today.
With Mike, I think it's more than half of his home runs have come when you guys are tied, and to give you the lead. Are you at a place now where when he goes up there, you almost expect something to come out of it that's productive?
Well, you know, it's not that easy. I don't ever take it for granted. I'm just glad to see it's been a long stretch here where he's really got great at bats, and you know, it's his whole team, his teammates appreciate it. It's just really, again, put the work in, and it's paying off. His home runs, as you say, have been very meaningful. You know, sometimes you can get him in a widespread game and so forth, but he's had a lot of big hits, not just the home runs, but a lot of big hits.
He's been pretty hot now, obviously, for a couple of weeks. But if you look at his at-bats over the last end of last season towards into this year, I think if it's a full season, it's like 28 homers. It's all-star caliber numbers. Is that what you expect out of him? Well,
you know, we didn't really know what to expect. We're just kind of enjoying the career path that he's taken. You know, I think he got around 300 at-bats last year. I'm not sure. And he's got a couple hundred this year, and you know, those numbers added together, and home runs and RBIs, they're really good numbers. But you know, the whole game is progressing. You know, his defense, he's just playing good baseball. You know, like the rest of them, they're all playing good baseball.
Was there significance of having a chance to get back to 500 tomorrow with the win?
Well, it's very significant. You know, that was. Kind of a target for us a couple weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago, that we felt like, you know, we're not going to catch the Phillies tomorrow, you know, speaking 3 weeks ago. We're not going to catch the Braves tomorrow. Let's attack each game and set a goal that maybe we can attain. Let's get to 500, and then if we do that, then we can set some more goals. But, you know, it's certainly a sense of accomplishment.
How did you feel about Zimmerman today?
Pardon me?
How do you feel about Jordan Zimmerman?
Oh, he was real good. You know, he threw the ball great. You know, it was kind of hot and draining out there today. He held up good, though, and I thought the first couple innings just really was out of sync a little bit, struggling to, getting behind hitters and having to pitch out of trouble. And then he kind of found it. I think Pudge really brought him along real nice and helped him find his whole repertoire of pitches in the third inning, and he kind of carried that the rest of the way.
Was there some kind of issue with him in that inning before he came out?
No, Pudge went out to kind of talk about how we want to pitch Reimold, and he looked in the dugout making sure, we knew everything is fine with Zim. And when he did that, I think Steve thought he was saying, come out, we have an issue, but he was just trying to figure out what we want to do with Reimold.